Welcome back, everyone. My name is Tank. Today is December 28th, 2021. In this video, I want to quickly touch base with you guys about what I'm seeing happening on the charts. I kind of want to give you guys a warning about what I'm seeing right now in the charts. Don't worry, guys. It's not all doom and gloom, but I do want to warn you guys about some funny price action that I'm seeing happening in the crypto markets. But before I get into all of that, if you guys would do me a huge favor, I am trying to grow here on YouTube, and I can only do that with your support. If you would, take a quick second, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I will also have you know that when you do subscribe to my channel, you're actually entering a giveaway where you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or an MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, we're going to be starting off with Bitcoin for today's video. I usually stay in my lane and talk to you guys about the Cosmos ecosystem, but I have to kind of get out of that bubble right now and talk to you guys about Bitcoin, because what affects Bitcoin is going to affect the rest of the crypto market. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Until things mature further, that's just the way it's going to go. If Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the market will go along with it. If Bitcoin sinks, you know what's going to happen. But we're going to start off on the Bitcoin chart. We're starting off on the 24-minute, which is highly unusual because I like to stick to higher time frames. But the 24-minute time frame using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool is showing me some really suspicious price action movements happening within the charts. And what I want to share with you guys right now, is look at how we've been manipulated up and down. Now, I want to express to you guys and kind of drive that point just one more time. When I say manipulation or use the word manipulation at all, that can be used both up and or down. It doesn't necessarily mean just when we get manipulated that we're going to see downward price action. We can be manipulated upwards. That is a real thing. That is how the market actually goes, guys. Right now we are, by the way, I just want to say, yesterday I watched my video. I normally don't watch my videos, but I watched it yesterday, and I will say I'm disgusted with how much I use the word guys. I'm going to really try my best not to use that word as much. I just kind of wanted to point that out there. I did recognize how much I use it. I think it's my way of saying but I don't say I say guys to fill up that void. But anyway, kind of going down a rabbit hole. I'm going to try my best not to say guys, even though I think I'm going to fail because I've said it like 7 times in less than a minute right now. Anyway, but when I'm talking about manipulation, again, it can be worked up and or down. So please don't forget that. I think what is happening right now is big players or whales, dolphins, sharks, whatever you want to call them, are just testing retail sentiment. They're testing liquidity both upwards and downwards. And if you guys don't know, we call these players in the game or in these markets whales, sharks, and or dolphins, because there's a lot of similarities between how they act within this market and those actual animals in the ocean. If you guys don't know anything about how whales eat, they eat both up and down. They don't just eat downwards all the time. They don't just dive to get their food. They will come up and gobble up everything on the way up, and they will come down and do the same. And same thing with dolphins, sharks, and killer whales and whatnot. When they're actually out there hunting, guys, they purposely make fish, which is retail, flinch and go certain directions. They make them think that things are okay and secure, and they do it for a while before actually striking. So the thing I want to point out to you guys on the 24-minute is we could have seen manipulation to the upside where, let's just take the expression of killer whales, making their fish or retail investors and or traders move up and sideways, thinking that this is the path of safety or less resistance, and then they kind of disappear and they make the retail go up again, and they make these retail fish go sideways, thinking that this is the path of least resistance, and then they come in, maybe take a nibble, make them scared a little bit, come down, they go away for a little bit, and then they make them go another way again up, thinking that this is the way to go, before boom, coming out of nowhere and making you pay for that action, guys. So I think that's what's actually happening right now. Now, I'm not saying, I don't want to put full panic on you guys. I'm not saying that we're all going to get munched up by these killer whales, by these, dolphins, sharks, etc. I don't think that that's actually going to be happening. And the reason why I think that is the case is if we take a look at as America or North America wakes up, and what I mean by that, Canada, America, Mexico, as our side of the world is waking up, you can see that we're getting pretty good wicks right now. So we're getting buying support coming in on these 24-minute candles throughout the night while we were sleeping. Again, this could be those whales or manipulators on the other side of the world, right? That makes a lot of sense right now, because as we were sleeping, we definitely didn't have much support coming in. We didn't have much support at all coming in. That's representative right here on these candles. But as we're waking up, you can see that we have pretty long wicks right now on the bottom of these candles. I don't know how long that will actually hold up. There is always the chance of us coming down further. And if we do come down further, I'm thinking we're going to get a lot of support right around this range for the Bitcoin price, which is around $46,500 to about $48,000, give or take. Anywhere between there is a big level of support. And the reason why I'm saying that is really simple. If you take our resistance line that I've been charting for a while, that was holding up in the past, as you guys can see here, it was treating us as resistance for a while. That line just was projected out here, and that actually meets up to where we used it as a springboard of support after cutting through it a couple of times right here. And I think that if we come back down again, they're testing liquidities, so we could get a lot of support again on this downwards trend line. So that's where I'm looking right now for a good level of support. I'm not saying that we necessarily have to come down there, but it's possible that we can. Right now, we are kind of staying away from that. We are seeing ourselves fight for $49,000 on the charts. We just have to be patient and see what these whales or what these big players want us to do. Because again, guys, it's all about the sayings, right? We have sayings in this game for a reason. And one of them is swim with the whales. Don't try to resist the movements, guys. Just go with it. I know it kind of sucks if you get caught up in a bad position. And that's why I always say don't over leverage. Don't overextend yourself. Never get yourself into an over leveraged position, because it sucks when you get caught on those and you just kind of got to wait it out and see if you drown or not. But when you can, just kind of sit back and let the market tell you what it wants to do. Let the whales do their thing. Let them move. And as they move, swim with their current, swim with their motions, because that's how you're going to survive in an ocean filled with bigger fish than yourself. So again, guys, we could actually see some more downward movement to right around here before catching some more support and back up. Not saying that's necessarily what's going to be happening. We could just go sideways right here and then kind of rally like we did right here on the charts and kind of see ourselves rallying once again, retesting $50,000. Hopefully that is the case. But that's what I'm seeing right now. I also kind of want to tell you guys why I also don't think that we're going to be seeing all too bad of price action to the downside. Right now, the Dow Jones is not doing too bad. And the Dow Jones is obviously the traditional markets. Right now, we are still doing A-OK. The SPX is at all-time highs. It's at all-time highs. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. This is, oops, I'm sorry. This is the daily chart. Just got to fix it for you guys. Look at this. Look, we usually move in tandem with the traditional market. If they're doing well, we do well. So I'm not thinking that this has anything to do with any kind of world news, any kind of Fed news or anything like that. I literally think that this is whales testing liquidity. This could be even institutions, suppressing things before they get in. This could be the last ditch effort for people tax harvesting. It could be, I don't know. It could be a lot of different things, but I do think this is some sort of manipulation right now happening in the crypto markets, guys. I think, again, I said I was going to try not to. Oh, it's so hard. But yeah, right now, and even the NASDAQ, guys, look at the NASDAQ right now. It's not doing all too bad. Even the NASDAQ is not doing all too bad. We're doing okay in the traditional markets. Even the dollar is actually kind of losing its oomph that it just recently had. It's kind of going sideways. And right now on the daily, it does look like it's kind of losing strength, which obviously when the DXY loses strength, that's when we should be doing well. So again, if I go back and look at the crypto market, in my opinion, again, this might just be another bit of well movement happening, which I know sucks. There's nothing we can do about it. We kind of just got to sit back and wait. But in my opinion, if I had some more dry powder, which I do, I'm just waiting that if they give me that opportunity to buy certain assets at certain prices that I'm waiting for, I'm going to do so, because I don't think that 2022 is overall going to be that bad. I really don't. I really honestly don't. But that's what I'm seeing right now. I do want to make you guys aware of what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell right now. I'm more than anything probably suggesting to you that maybe sit on your hands, because sometimes no movement is the best movement in these games. So just something to think about. Right now, I'm kind of sitting back and waiting to see what happens. All in all, with the old saying, again, this is all about sayings. With every pump, there is a dump. We've been pumping. We are due for a little bit of a dump. I'll take it. You know, if we're going to trade off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green daily candles for one red candle, I'll do so if that means that we're going to see some more upwards action after resting and taking a little bit of a breather. Again, this could even just be people taking profits after getting in right on here. So again, I can't blame them for that. But that's what I'm seeing right now. Don't forget, guys, help me out. Help me grow here on YouTube. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Take care. Be blessed. Peace.